Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It's July 25th, Monday when I'm recording this. And just to make a note first, we have the FOMC coming out on Wednesday, and they're expected to raise 75 basis points, but the conversation about possibly raising interest rates to 100 basis points is out there, so just keep that in mind. We've got some shake and bake going on later this week, and then Thursday we have GDP numbers. So my guess is we're going to be probably pretty quiet leading up to that. And then we'll get some real action later in the week. And then kind of as far as quiet goes with the market, let me show you two paths that we might be taking for the market leading up to that. The idea being either everyone's going to kind of hold steady because of the unknown and they're just going to let price kind of hang where it is, or we're going to see price move down because traders are kind of taking risk off the table because of that unknown. So either sideways or down is kind of what I'm seeing. Now, if we're going to be getting down, I just want to show you GBTC. It did a remarkably clean job of running into resistance and then pulling back. I mean, this is super clean for what I talk about with Moxie and the Moxie indicator and all that kind of stuff. So first off, notice how price ran right smack into the underside of a downtrending daily 50, and it was already pretty extended from that day. And you could also see that here, you know, pretty extended on the hourly chart, all that kind of stuff. But what did that look like to get going? Well, on the 15-minute time frame, first off, we broke the 15-minute 50, we bounced up into the underside of a downtrending 15-minute 50, and then we flagged sideways into the underside of a downtrending 15-minute 50. And notice how, since the bounce and the flag, the Moxie indicator on the 15-minute time frame has been significantly below zero and very tight. You know, it looks like one line, so that means they really agree with that direction. So very, very clean chart on the 15-minute time frame. Now, this is only on this term. You know, keep in mind, this could be a pullback. These names do look like they are trying to at least hammer out a bottom or flag sideways for a little bit. We can't confirm that they are ready to go up again yet, but for now, this kind of looks like a pullback into possible support, because if you look even on the hourly chart, we do have the hourly 50 over the hourly 200. Now, the hourly 200 is still in a downtrend, so this is still very, very early stage stuff, but the idea of price starting to kind of hammer out a bottom and actually want to move up seems possible. Something seems to be happening, but this pullback was pretty orderly. So wanted to mention that as far as a pullback for the market. And if we look at the SPY, the S&P, another thing that we could be looking for is a pullback like that, because you can see here price underneath a down, well, it's arcing over 15-minute 50, and you can see the Moxie indicator below zero. You could also see there's still a gap here between price and the hourly 50. So I'm kind of leaning towards the market pulling back the way that GBTC did, basically Bitcoin. Not anything because it's related to Bitcoin, just because chart patterns. Now, if it decided to do something else, what we could see is perhaps a bit of a flag here. And you can see how price did pull back, and then it came up, and then pulled back, and came up. Now, this one resolved to the downside. That doesn't necessarily mean the next one resolves to the downside. Just pointing out that we could actually get some sideways chop for a little bit, which would both take care of price pulling back to the 50 and price going underneath the 50, which would take care of price to the 50 and then maybe later price underneath the 50. So kind of some patterns. We do know that the S&P has gotten over the daily 50. Things are starting to change a little bit, and so I would at least maybe keep it in mind that this pullback could be into some strength, and we should watch for that. Alright everyone, thanks again. Talk to you soon.
Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.